Thank you, Frank. And we are talking about that potential. And like Frank said, we have some cold air moving in. In fact, this is Arctic air. And we're going to see a few shots of that. As Frank was talking about earlier, we see one coming in tomorrow, overnight tonight into tomorrow. And then again on Friday, we're going to see this big dip in the jet stream Friday into Saturday. And anytime you see these big dips, that means that we're going to see low pressure develop somewhere. And this low pressure system will track across the Carolinas and then off the Atlantic coast. And that is the potential that we could see some moisture spread back into that cold air. So we've got 4 tracks here. The ideal track for all of snow is this blue track just off of our coast. The second track is more of an icy mixed track like what we saw last week. I don't think we're going to see that just because we have the cold air in place. It's going to be snow or a mixture of rain, snow here at the coast, or nothing at all. And that nothing at all is that red track that just takes that low pressure well out to sea. But as we go through, let's look at some of those models out there. This is the European model. And I will say this, that the European model has backed off a little bit today, but that's kind of common. As we get closer to the storms, they'll kind of flip-flop back and forth. It's really until we get to that short-range data that we're able to see what's going to be taking place. But here's what's going on with the European model. There's that low pressure, and you can see snow spreading from the coast back into the Midlands, into the PD of South Carolina, and then that low pressure continues to track up the coast on Saturday night, bringing snow across our area and heavier snow over into eastern North Carolina with the Outer Banks. As we go with the GFS, it's a little bit more aggressive with the snow. You can see it starts to move into the area. There's the low pressure developing. There's the snow as we get into Saturday night, and it will continue to move up the coast as well, a little bit slower as well. You can see this snow lasting into Sunday morning before we start to see that exit the region. So this is what we call the equivalent of about 1/4 of an inch of liquid. And these are the percentages from the Weather Prediction Center. And it's showing you a good 30 to 50% chance that we could see up to about 2 inches of snow. Now, that's not a forecast right now, but that's just what the Weather Prediction Center has put out for today. We're still in that 5 to 7 day track, but tomorrow we'll be able to start getting the timing a little bit better out. We start to get into that short range model resolution. It kind of helps us out to figure out where that low will track, because that is the key. Wherever that low tracks is where we're going to see that snow. So right now we're watching it, not too excited yet, but we'll see what tomorrow holds as we continue to watch this winter weather event.